What's happening, Hardscapers? Day 3 on this project. We're clearing out interlock. We are getting as much as we can in one single bin that we've got ordered today. I've got my saw back, as you can see in the background. It's ready to go. Funny story about that, but let's get into this. So far today, all the interlock we got out around here, cleared it all out, got a little bit out of that pile there. That's in a bin ready to go. This is fun October working weather. So you can see we got quite a bit of actually hail yesterday for that. Our bin completely full to the top. We're actually not supposed to go over the top. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. But that is, there's still a little bit left even. Saw's back, it's good to go. Funny story about that. Tell you in a second here, but the goal is I've got about 5 hours left in the day to get the remainder of this cut in. I think we're probably like 20% there, so we got 80% to go. That being said, the most difficult part with this is definitely the steps area. Lots more curves, lots more cuts to kind of figure out the calculations for, to get that perfectly right. These are going to be nice and easy, still cutting each piece 2 times to make it look nice. Now for the story about the saw. So you can even see in the video where actually I was doing a time lapse, and you see the point where I look down at the generator and it's smoking. I don't think you can quite see that in the video, but it was smoking, and I turned off the generator, turned off the saw, and then just let it sit for a little bit. After that, I then tried the generator multiple times, and plugging in the saw, the generator wasn't working. I'm assuming the generator, at least with those outlets, the 120 volt, are dead. So then what I did with this is I tried to plug it into the house to test it. That didn't work. I tried 2 outlets at the side of the house here, and it just completely wouldn't work. So then I assumed that maybe I fried the chip that all the wires run to from when you flip the switch, the chip that engages the blade as well as the vacuum. I assumed maybe I fried it or something like that. And I'm not a super handy guy. I know hardscapes, I know one thing really well. This was above what I was willing to get into, so I just contacted the supplier that I got this from, asked them if they have a staff that are able to take a look at it. They did. I dropped it off. Turns out nothing's wrong with it at all. What is wrong is that these 2 outlets do not work at all, which is a problem, and it's a good thing I found this out now, because this is where we're going to be installing our transformer for our lighting. Lighting wires are going to go under and throughout this project. So that's a problem. What I should have done is check that outlet, because yes, it is absolutely working now that we have it plugged into this outlet. There was a barbecue here blocking the way for me to even identify that there was an outlet here. So, I mean, I've got an excuse, at least a little bit, I guess. But with all that being said, it starts up really well. So happy to have the saw back. A little bit of a disappointment and lost and wasted time, about a half a day with that. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and we're gonna get going on this. So those end units, I always leave one cut till the end. So when we go ahead and adhere anything, any little minor differences we can kind of fix on that final cut. That being said, that final cut's also left because I don't want to do a little sliver here and have a full, almost full piece on the end here. What I'll do is I'll measure the difference between this measurement to this measurement, split it in half. So essentially I have a half unit and a half unit on that end, slide everything down. We'll do it over there, over here. I'm cutting around the pool like this, so we'll have one more over here as well. All that does is just give me a little bit more wiggle room when installing all of these. Saw's still working well, and the outlet is not on fire. So we're off to the races here. Well, that's it for today. It's actually the next morning that I'm filming this. We ended about right here. We didn't get exactly everything that I wanted to get done because it did start to rain, and I don't think raining is good for the IQ saw. So we stopped there, and if you're watching the next video, we're gonna be picking up here and doing a little bit more excavating. But if you enjoyed this video at all, a like goes a really long way for this channel. Comment below any questions that you may have, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more hardscaping content like this. Thank you so much for watching.